I want you to imagine the year is, I don't even remember the year, 2014, 2015, 2016, something like that. And your best friend in the whole wide world says, hey Goog, you gotta play this game. It's called Mass Effect 2. It's really great. It's in space and there are guns and you kill things and it's awesome. And you try it and you don't like it. And then 6 months later, your friend is like, hey, did you ever play Mass Effect 2? And you were like, yeah, I didn't like it that much. And your friend is like, what the fuck, dude? Was it because you were on a small TV and you couldn't read the text? And you say, yeah. Don't you have a big TV now? Yeah. Play it again. So you play it again. And it's your favorite video game ever. And then you discover this entire universe. And now here we are, many years later, many years, many replays of the Mass Effect trilogy. And we have this remake is here. And there's Mass Effect 1, which again, for folks who maybe don't remember or weren't here this past Thursday or a couple of days ago for those watching on YouTube, when I talked about how I don't like the original Mass Effect 1. I think it's a bad game. But we're here, we've played Mass Effect 1, the Legendary Edition, and loved it. Ghosty in the chat, I think I've played ME2 specifically like 6 times. That's about where I am. I am not exaggerating here. Mass Effect 2 is my favorite video game ever. And it got an HD remake for the PlayStation 4, which I am playing on my PlayStation 5 starting now? Why don't we start that now? Let's take Goog Shepard into Mass Effect 2. Your joy is overwhelming. I hope so. I hope it's at least contagious. Maybe not overwhelming. Overwhelming might be a little bit much. But yeah, Mass Effect 2 is just, I'm giddy. This loading screen, I'm giddy. I remember this. Oh, Mass Effect 2. It's such a good game. It's such a good game, Mass Effect 2. Let's start a new game. Let's import an ME1 character. That'll be Goog Shepard. There we go. Okay, so they have all of... These are like the major things that carry over from Mass Effect 1. And they just remind you of them right here. Your name carries over. You're Goog Shepard. What level did I get to in Mass Effect 1? I got up to level 55. What military specialization? Goog Shepard is a Vanguard. What psychological profile? What type? Did I have more Paragon or Renegade points? Goog Shepard, for the most part, was a Paragon. Did Rex die? No. Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Who did die on Vermeer? Ashley Williams, as opposed to Caden Nolenko. What did you do with the Council? I saved the Council. And who did you give the Council seat to when the Council said, hey, let's have a human on the Council? I gave it to Captain Anderson. These are not the only things that Mass Effect 2 tracks, but they are the big ones. If you just go through the little pregame comic with a brand new character, these are the major decisions you make. So they recap them here for you. Oh boy. Mass Effect 2. And right off the bat, if you thought they got some big name voice actors for Mass Effect 1, and they did, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is a good intro. It's worth watching again. By the way, can we just say...
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war.
Fucking
no one
Miranda.
wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
I mean, that's very clearly by design, Boggsy. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The fleet made a sacrifice to save the Council, earned them membership on said group. Now they're forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers have returned. They've sent Commander Shepard and the Normandy to wipe out the last pockets of Geth resistance, which doesn't really matter much because of something we're about to discover. By the way, look at my fucking boat. Oh, my ship is so pretty.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
It would be a shame if something were to happen to this ship.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
It just
3
looks
ships
so
went
good.
missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Don't you mean systems?
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
It's very
Cruiser's
close.
changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Uh-oh. Awful convenient that this is happening right next to a planet. Instead of, you know, out in space.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
That's a good moment. That moment of, oh shit, it's not the Geth. That rando's dead. Hi, Caden.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Do you think maybe that they intended for that to be Liara when they designed the suit, and then were like, wait a second, what if the player romanced Caden? We'll just put him in white and pink, it's fine.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
God damn it, Caden.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander!
Caden, go. Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
I'm sure this is fine. Except for her. She's not fine. Yeah. I mean, it's good that there's contrast. Okay, so you can see, you know, the journal updates here. This is where you start off, back on the Normandy. We're back down on the second deck. It's in pretty bad shape. You've got your pause screen here. You've got your journal, your codex. Everything's in. Actually, everything's in the same place. Was that in the same place back in Mass Effect 1? Did they change the menu and I wasn't noticing? Possible.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Ship's in bad shape, Joker. Wait. I had a sandwich. I had a sandwich in my room. No, it's gone. Okay. Oh my god, this looks...
Suffer heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
This looks so good. Can't get in the elevator. The Mako's toast. Abandon the Mako.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Man, having just played this game and having just spent so much time on this ship, this moment hits. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Oh no. No, I was wrong. That moment does not hit. This moment fucking hits. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm geeking out. Mass Effect is cool and good. Yeah. Turns out there are big powerful guns out there in space, and they kind of tore my ship to shit. Oh, right. By the way, I suppose we should be abandoning the ship. Joker. Can't run in space, Joker.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Jeff.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Oh, shit. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, that looks very bad. That's...
Ah! Watch the arm!
Oh, God, this cutscene looks so good. I mean, it is very bad for the Normandy, but, scene looks so good.
Commander!
Oh.
Shepard!
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh. Well, you see, waha. Oh. Well, that's a bad thing for Shepard to see. That's also, what are we gonna... No, Goog, don't pull your helmet off. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, all alone out in the vacuum of space, huh? Yeah, no, that's not gonna end well for you. Well, rest in peace, Goog Shepard. She tried. And that's Mass Effect 2. Good game. Good game. Credits roll. A little bit short, not terribly interactive, but, it's okay. Now we have the adventures of Cayde and Alenko. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? Does that mean I could change decisions that I've already made? That's weird. I'm going to say no, just because, we're importing a character here that's already made these decisions. I'll show that off with another character at another time, I think. It's really cool. For characters that you're just starting fresh in Mass Effect 2 that haven't played Mass Effect 1, it's a great way to quickly hit the major points of Mass Effect 1 and, change up who you romance or what decision you make regarding the Council or something like that. But just in case this, accidentally tells the game that I hadn't played 1 and takes out some of the smaller choices, or I accidentally change something I already did, we're not going to be doing that here with Goog Shepard. Don't want to retcon Ashley dying. That's right. We just saw Kaidan, so we can't have killed Kaidan.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
They're not being subtle with the name of the project either. This music is so good. This game is so good. I don't know if it needs to be said again, but Mass Effect is cool and good. Cool and good. That's right. You're absolutely right, Ghosty. Oh, and the cutscene just looks so good. Oh, the loading screen vitals are so sharp. Oh, God. Okay, holy shit, Goog Shepard. You came through looking good. I thought we were gonna have to... Wow. I thought we were going to have to, like, build from scratch and... Oh my God, they were not kidding. Like, one of the issues with the original trilogy is, yes, you can take the same Shepard from game to game, but obviously, you know, as the technology got better, the character creation got a little more in depth, you're able to do a few more things, and things look a little better. The transition from a Mass Effect 1 Shepard to a Mass Effect 2 Shepard, or from a Mass Effect 2 Shepard to a Mass Effect 3 Shepard, etc., not always the best. Not always the best. This, I mean, I still want to take it in, and mostly I just want to look at the hair and see if maybe there's a different hairstyle that we like more, but... God damn, Goog Shepard. That's my baby, and she looks so good. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put in the custom appearance because I do have the code. We might as well work with it. But once we get that code in, there are not gonna be that many tweaks that we have to do. So here we go. This right here is Goog Shepard. Cerberus has done their best. The Lazarus Project is a success. Let's bring this chick back from the dead. Alright. We are sticking with the Vanguard because Vanguards in Mass Effect 2 are the best class, in that they're the most fun, and if you disagree, you're wrong. Your achievements give you access to the following bonus powers. Select one. Well, I have one, so I guess I'll have a flashbang grenade. Okay. This is Goog Shepard. She was a colonist. She was a war hero. She is a Vanguard. She can use a flashbang grenade, which I will probably never ever use. She grew her hair out. She lightened up her eyeshadow a little bit. Cerberus gave her purple eyebrows. But this is our girl. Let's play Mass Effect 2, damn it.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Yep.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just
Too late
lie
already
still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
God damn.
Wake up, Commander.
So,
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
yeah, I mentioned that scars are a thing.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Yeah, Jeebus. This is why you were really accurate with the whole Shepard gets killed and replaced with the clone thing.
Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Okay, so now we get into the big change. One of the many big changes between Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2.
A barricade to try holding the mechs off.
You have ammo now.
Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
So in Mass Effect 1, guns have a cooldown. And you shoot your gun until it overheats and it either cools down on its own or it's like, hey, stop, I can't do this. I need you to stop shooting for a second. In Mass Effect 2, you have the equivalent of ammunition. Like, they're not actual bullets. There's an in-universe explanation for it, but it's ammo. It's, like, mechanically, I prefer Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 1 in just about every way, except to say the cooldown mechanic in Mass Effect 1 was so good, and the ammo in Mass Effect 2 and 3 is just another shooter. So that's kind of a shame. Let's take a look at this squad menu here. I have 6 points to assign, and you can see I have some things look a little different, just a few. I've got a whole bunch of different powers here for being a Vanguard. You don't have a whole list of like 20 different points that you can put in things. You have 2 or 3, and that's it. I have 6 squad points to spend, and I can get up to all the way up to level 4 in any particular skill, and each costs an additional skill point. So I start with 1 rank of this ability called Charge, which is fantastic. I'm going to spend 2 squad points to get that. That's going to open up Shockwave, which is another fantastic new ability for the Vanguard in Mass Effect 2. I'm going to unlock that. I also have incendiary ammo and cryo ammo. One thing Mass Effect 2 did, which I really like, is they took away a lot of the... they stripped away a lot of the RPG-like elements in the sense that you upgrade your equipment a lot less frequently and your weapon is less modifiable. Like, instead of having special ammunition types that you switch between in the weapon in the menu, you have powers, essentially, based on your class that let you use certain types of ammunition. So Shepard can use incendiary ammunition, which is good against organic targets. It burns them, it wounds them. It, does 30% of the weapon's damage as fire over time, which is cool. There's also cryo ammo, which is... I tend not to use cryo as much as I can, so I'm actually not going to spend this. I'm going to go with Assault Mastery instead to get my health and weapon damage up, my power recharge time down, and it boosts my Paragon and Renegade by 20%. So just by doing that, I get a little bit more Paragon. So that's cool. Okay, and that all got locked in. So, Ghosty says, I like the longer hair. It's like either 1, after Mass Effect 1, she grew her hair out, or 2, Miranda looked at the short hair and said, that's awful. Let's help. Yeah, and you can't actually max everything out in Mass Effect 2. You do have to be a little pickier. So, but overall, I love Mass Effect 2. I love it so much. The opening mission is a little slow because it's an opening mission, but hey.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Okay. So if I get 30 headshot kills, I will get an achievement. And headshots do damage, so. All right, let's go to my power menu here. And you can see in Mass Effect 1, you can only map one power, right? In Mass Effect 2, you can map 3. So if I'm in combat and I hit triangle, I'll just charge something. If I hit L1, I'll just shockwave it. I'm actually going to map flashbang grenade to R1, well, there we go. Shockwave on R1, charge on triangle, flashbang grenade on L1, and you can also use your powers here, same as always. So if I'm just here and I tap R1, I send a shockwave out there, which sends the robots flying. And you can see that little circle right in the middle. That is my power cooldown. So just by doing that, I can send out a shockwave of biotic force because I'm Commander Shepard and I'm very cool.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Okay. And again, you have to make sure you're keeping track of your ammo. Not a thing in Mass Effect 1, definitely a thing in Mass Effect 2. They have these thermal clips right here. You see them right there. They're all over the shop, but you've got to be aware of them and you've got to pick them up. And there will be times, I know they, yeah, you know, it's a little bit of force powers. First thing BioWare did was a Star Wars game. Well, maybe not the first thing, but they did make a Star Wars game, so. Hey, look. I'll take a grenade launcher. You go into your weapons here. You see it's similar. You know, I'll have squad mates. I can assign them different weapons. I will switch over to the grenade launcher because that's what the game wants me to do. L2 to fire, L2 to aim, R2 to fire, just like always.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
Switch back to the pistol. Run through the fire.
Get to the door. Run.
Come on, Shepard, run through the fire. There we go.
You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you.
I think originally that storm mechanic was new for Mass Effect 2 originally, so that's why they show it to you special here. And in here, we've got all sorts of things.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
So, you know, we've got Wilson, who's a little upset about the money he makes. Interesting.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Maybe that's how she grew her hair out. I don't know. But yeah, one thing Mass Effect 2 does a little bit more than Mass Effect 1. You saw a little bit of it in Mass Effect 1. You know, they have more of this environmental storytelling, like the kind of thing you would see in a Fallout or that we saw when we played Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, that kind of just, you know, data logs and voice memos all over the shop. They did a little bit more of that for some world building and characterization. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're dead. Hi. Nope, you don't want to play. Okay. Let's not fuck with that thing.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Now, as to the question of who the traitor could possibly be, well, spoiler alert, there are two possibilities. There are two main suspects. There's Miranda, who is the smoking hot chick voiced by the name actress who has a special set of powers and a sexy uniform who has been shown to be the elusive man's right-hand lady. Or there's Wilson, the guy who doesn't have a first name, who's voiced by a nobody, who's a schmuck, who has been shown to be angry and disgruntled with the operation. I'm not telling you which one of them is the traitor. I will leave that as an exercise to the viewer. But those are the main suspects. I'm just saying.
Trouble coming.
Okay, Wilson's VA is not a Hollywood actor. How about that? Probably.
Shepard, what the hell?
Oh, I suppose there's also Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Who's this guy?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
No. I have things on the left side of my dialogue wheel here. We're asking those first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick vert. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
So now you've got Jacob, and this is another thing that you can do for the first time here. You can also map powers for your squad mates. Just one, but usually one is all you need. You can map a power to the D-pad for your squad mates. So I can just say, hey Jacob, whenever I hit left on the D-pad, I want you to use pull. And oh, by the way, use pull right now on this guy. How am I making mechs scream as they're set on fire? That seems bad.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Okay, Steve Blum is a name I've heard, and I'm sorry I insulted him. The point is, it's fairly obvious that he's the traitor and Miranda's not. Anyway, let's ask all of the questions, starting with my injuries.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
Yes.
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were.
You know, except for the hair.
You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
More hair. That's what it is.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject.
False.
The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Her name is Tally. She made a point of saying that on the Citadel when we first met her. Her name is Tally. Damn it. Anyway, yes. Rest in peace, Presley. You died as you lived, a giant racist who, well, as far as we know, you were just a giant racist.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What about you, Jacob?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Is everyone bored by Jacob yet? Because, well, he's beginning as he means to go on. He never really does develop anything resembling an interesting personality.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now.
That's right, Jeebus. They're all gone.
Could you tell what was happening?
Every last one of them gone forever, never to be seen again. Ever.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Yeah, you know, Kaden has a little bit of humor, like a little bit of dry wit, buried under all of that boring Canadian butter. Jacob just has racist loyalty missions.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
And the thing with Jacob is, like, for most players, Commander Shepard is a dude. So Jacob is trying to match Commander Shepard move for move and just coming up so short. So very short.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay, but we have a teammate now. It's Jacob. He's competent.
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
God, Wilson, lay some more foreshadowing on it, why don't you? I mean, here's the thing. Ashley is a more dislikable character than Jacob, but at least there's a personality there. Jacob is just...
incoming!
Bland.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, hey, you sent us into a room that's crawling with mechs. That was unfortunate. Why would you do that, Wilson? Aren't you trying to help us? We're all on the same team here. Hey, are you dead yet?
Careful. Critical system damage.
Boom.
Wilson, find us another route out.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God! I'm hit! They shot me!
Yeah, there's no good reason for Jacob to be biotic. There really isn't. Human biotics are supposed to be rare, damn it. Counting Shepard, there are 4 on the team in this game.
Jacob! Shepard! Down here!
Hi, Wilson.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Oh, they
Should
shot
be
your
some
leg,
med gel
huh?
in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the
poor
Medi-gel
leg.
from the first aid station on the wall.
Yes, yes, grab the Medi-gel. Okay, so this is another thing. You just have Unity now. Used to be, it was a power that you upgraded in Mass Effect 1. You had to spend points on it. Nope, you just get it. You use it, it consumes a Medi-gel, but it revives any wounded fallen squad member, such as Mr. Wilson here. There.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Well, thank you for the compliment, Parlo Ghost. I did break out my nice purple and black tie. No, but Goog Shepard is looking really good. Miranda tried to help me. She must be our friend.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Hey, that line is still just as bland as ever. But yes, if you use overload on the canisters, things go kaboom, like so.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
So, two things. One, Bogsy in the chat says, they just tried so hard to make Jacob a Shepard parallel, but instead of a much-needed lampshade on Shepard's relationship to the Alliance and the shady way they protect their reputation at the expense of their own people, he's just there. Yeah, that's about it. You know, there could be some depth with Jacob, like if you really explore, like one thing you uncover pretty early in Jacob's backstory, he used to be in the Alliance and he left to join Cerberus. That's a thing that Commander Shepard has thrust upon herself in this game. You can make something out of that. They kind of just don't. Instead, they give him, well, we'll deal with what they give him later. Second thing. Commander Shepard did a lot of things to Cerberus in Mass Effect 1, mostly killing them. Because Cerberus is a known terrorist organization that was researching the Rachni and doing horrible things with the Rachni. They were researching Thorian. They were researching the Thorian, creating Thorian creepers, doing horrible, horrible things to people with Thorian creepers. Cerberus is the group that tortured and killed Admiral Kahoku for having the temerity to uncover the fact that they were the cause for a squad of Alliance soldiers being led to death by Thresher Maw. That Cerberus is the group that has brought Commander Shepard back from the dead, and spoiler alert, she's just going to be pretty much okay with that.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
It's a hell of a choice, by the way, to have this font for your text and have one of the most important characters in the game be called the elusive man. There's a difference between the capital I and the lowercase l in that font, but you have to look really hard to see it. And yes, as Boggsy points out, if Commander Shepard is a sole survivor, it is their fault. It is Cerberus's fault that everything went wrong for Commander Shepard. We're just fine with it, even if we say we're not. By the way, who the hell is the elusive man?
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Jeebus says, I really have to get used to Wilson not being a volleyball. Spoiler alert, Jeebus. No, you don't. No. Now, the cute cartoon puppy with 3 heads is for the line of Cerberus breakfast cereals. But anyway, yes, Wilson here has Overload. It's a tremendously nice skill to have, so why don't we go ahead and map that.
Ready.
And we'll open that door. And hey, look, mechs. Overload is very powerful against mechs.
Taking fire!
Rerouting power. System failing.
Okay. Is there anything in here to find? Hey, Wilson is part of the team. He's got a gun. He's got Overload. He's here for life, man. Oh, hi.
The target.
No, I want to charge. Why can't I charge? Why can't I charge? Oh no! I was trying to use my charge power and I couldn't do it. So there's a death. One death. His head looks like a volleyball. Fortunately, autosaves are a thing.
They've seen us.
They load pretty quickly. The combat is much better. It just is. It looks better because it is better. There's not waves of energy all over the place. The camera's more responsive. The cover's better. Mass Effect 2 is a better game than Mass Effect 1. It just is. Okay, so apparently there's a wave of death in this room right here. So let's...
Excuse me.
Come on over.
Offline. Hostile forces have
No shields.
Excuse me.
On target.
Critical system damage.
I still don't quite understand how I'm making the robots scream, but whatever.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Datapad in there gives me 1,725 credits for no particular reason. By the way, I will be robbing your safe. And now we have the new mini-games. There are mini-games for hacking computers. There are mini-games for unlocking safes and doors and all of that. These are some of my favorite mini-games in the whole series because Mass Effect 2 is the best game. It's the best game. Okay, so for this one, you have to highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, you select them to complete the circuit. Complete all of the circuits before you run out of time. So, let's start. We've got, I call these the pressers because they press together. So we'll go pressers to pressers. That is a bar. It connects to a bar like so. That is a C in a cup. So a C goes to crap. I guessed there. Once you click on it, it blocks out the, you can't mouse over. So I actually got pretty lucky there. And then right down here, we've got a Wi-Fi signal connected to a Wi-Fi signal. That's just how I've always referred to these things. By the way, they give you all the time in the world. My time is incrementing in the top right there. I think eventually I'll start losing some money, but this is what I call these: pressers, bar, C, and signal. So if I do that, I unlock the thing. I get 2,400 credits. Yay me. And yes, Shepard will do a lot of safe robbing in this game, and a lot of personal log accessing.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Meat and tubes, as Jacob said. Alright, we load up on ammo. Okay, there are thermal clips all over the place here. Now, granted, this is the tutorial mission, so maybe they'll get a little less generous, but wowz. Alright, what do we have here?
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I see.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
Is Miranda's hair bigger? I don't remember her hair being that poofy.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
I mean, Ghost, it's possible that they've had an extensive corporate rebranding in the past 2 years, and Shepard just might not recognize the new logo. I don't remember this logo being plastered all over everything. I could be wrong about that, but, you know, it's possible.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
She's got a point, Shep.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on,